Hello, my name is Stacy. I'm abroad from Houston, and today I'm starting a vlog about food and punk rock. I've always wanted to take some of the foods from Houston and tell people how to use them. So today we're going to talk about Huazontle. Huazontle is something that you'll find in the Mexican grocery stores here. It's also known as Mexican broccoli, and it's also known in Texas as goosefoot. I picked this out of my front yard. They're probably a little bit different variety, but this one that I picked out of my front yard has bigger seed pods, if you look at it up close. Apparently this one back here, they pick this one when it's younger, so the seeds don't have time to open up. And of course it also looks like they have a variety that is more grown for the pods, although there's several of these in here. In the Mexican culinary world, this would be classified as a quilite, which is like a Mexican green. But in the world of botany, it's more of an amaranth or a goosefoot. It's also related to lamb's quarters and quinoa, and it's been cultivated for thousands of years. You can use the leaves for salads, like here, or the pods for protein. They're high in nitrates to the extent that it'll upset your stomach. So if you're going to use the leaves, you're going to want to blanch them first. And in fact, most of the recipes using Huazontle involve you blanching it first. So we're going to blanch it. We're going to make a stuffed Huazontle package. We're going to stuff it with Oaxaca cheese, and we're going to fry it in an egg white batter, a lot like a chile relleno. So follow along with me, and we'll make some stuffed Huazontle. Here we go. We're just going to pluck these little leaves off like that. There's not much to it, but to do it, so I put on some salty water on the boil. You can see it in the background. So I'm just about finished with this. I think this is going to be enough because it's just me, and I'm only going to make one. But this last Huazontle here, that's going to be good to scramble in my eggs in the morning. So you can save one. You could probably even make two out of this. I don't know. Scrambled eggs. So we're over at the stove. We got our blanching salty water. I've gone ahead and I've started the fire on some hot grease. And this hot grease is peanut oil because I like the flavor of it. So I've got that heating up, and I'm going to try to whip this egg white with this stick blender. All my cooking equipment is gone to friends and family because I'm selling everything I own and traveling the world with a punk rock band. I don't know if this is good. So we whipped a little bit of flour in there. I didn't get it to beat these egg whites very high. That's my fault. But we're going to proceed. You see I have some Oaxaca cheese. This is the melting string cheese of Mexico. You find this at any Mexican grocery store in Houston or probably any other place. I'm going to give it a nice big chunk like this, you see? And then I'm going to take my Huazontle. I want it to be dry. It's going to be better to fry if it's a dry. I can take my little Huazontle right there like that. I'm going to make a little bed for the cheese to sleep in. I'm going to make the bed tall enough for the cheese and wide enough for the cheese. I'm going to put the cheese there. I'm going to cover the cheese like that, and I'm going to cover so that cheese is completely covered like so. You see any gaps, you hide them. You see, like that, so. And then you're going to smush. You can use your paper towel to give it a roll and a smush. Smush it, a roll and a smush. You rolled it, you smushed it, you dried out some of the extra water. Now, I have the overwhelming feeling that I need to sprinkle this with a little bit of flour. I don't know why. I'm going to do it. Sometimes you just got to go with your gut. I'm going to squeeze this around here. I want it to cohere. I'm going to put it. Let's hope that this works, people. I hope you're with me. I don't know if we're going to do this right. I think maybe I have a little too much Huazontle. I'm just going to have to let that go. I'm going to have to let you go. The other guys want to cooperate. You can't be part of the team. Maybe I just need to wash my hands. You ready? Let's try and do it. I'm so scared. I don't think it's going to work. I think I need more flour. I'm going to get my hand clean. Too much flour sticking to stuff. Let's do it. Are y'all ready? Let's do it. Roll it around quite a bit. I'm going to take this over there to the pot, and I'm going to very gently get it in there. Doing this over. It's so delicate. Oh my God. So my fire is pretty ready. My grease, that is. I put a little tester in there and it's puffing up. I've still got this delicate thing here. I'm still trying to squeeze it together. I really know I didn't get my whipped cream whipped up enough. We're just gonna give it a shot, folks. What else can we do? There it is. Don't tell anyone we're doing it this way. Let's just put that foam. There we go. Let's see if we can turn it without ruining it. Probably do a little of this first. It's always a good move. But I think we might actually pull it off. What the hell? Let's flip it. I can see that maybe it looks like some of the cheese is starting to melt out. So that's a pretty good indication that it's about ready to eat. You think we should put it? I think we should pull it. I got a paper towel here. It looks pretty good. What do you think? I think it looks pretty good. Let's plate it. Let's take a look and see how this came out. I am plating this with a little bit of shrimp campeche that I got from Fiesta. And I picked it because it's a nice mild sauce, which is not always appropriate, but for this it is. I'm just gonna throw my little stuffed Huazontle on top. I could sprinkle a little cheese, but I definitely have cheese on the inside. And this is what it looks like. I think it looks pretty good. And I'm gonna cut it. Let's cut it. I wanted to do something, since I'm about to start traveling, I wanted to do something that represented home and something that allowed me to cook in my kitchen one last time before I leave this kitchen for a couple of years, maybe forever. Now let's do this. So let's give it a cut and another cut. I'm worried that my cheese isn't gonna be melted. But look at that, my cheese, what was I worried about? Oh, look at that fella, oh my God. I was worried that my cheese wasn't gonna be melted. That's really good. It's milder than broccoli. It's packed with protein. The cheese is wonderful. I say it needs a little salt, but it's delicious. Thank you for watching my blog. One thing I want to say about this dish after eating a little bit is that it's not really like broccoli. It has less flavor than broccoli. There's a little bit of a sweetness to it. And the cool thing about this dish is that when you eat it, when you take a bite and you eat it, there's a fluffiness about it. It's light and fluffy, right? There's all that air inside. And so when you eat it, it's almost like eating souffle. It just sort of squishes down in your mouth. It's so full of air. Absolutely delicious. I love it. I'm vlogging about cheap food, punk rock, and travel. If you're into it, you can like, comment, subscribe, or send me thousands of your airline miles. It's up to you.